Let me see, let me put the link. This is our music selection for the evening. Welcome everyone, welcome. I don't think I've done a chill stream since like college. I'm honestly not sure if I've ever done a chill stream. I did say we were gonna... Oh my god. I did say we were gonna play Metaphor tonight, but I'm just... You could not... I mean, you could pay me. You definitely could. But nobody's doing that, so we're not we're not doing it right now. But I did want to stream because I saw I was gonna stream. Let me see. So I'm actually gonna do a little bit of studying. Let's see. Didge. What's going on? Welcome to my study session. We are studying Japanese for a little bit, and then I'm gonna edit some of my vacation photos. Or should I do the Brooklyn? Maybe I should do the Brooklyn. I should do the vacation photos because I do want to get that vlog started. So got caught up making motion graphics. Ooh, motion graphics. Are you just practicing? Are you... Let me bring my mic over here. Are you just practicing? Are you doing it for a specific project? Or maybe both. Let's see. Today, I'm checking out these PDFs that I have saved on my desktop from... That was like the last day of class. We just got handed a whole bunch of stuff. So this is a particle marathon. One of the things I'm not super strong at, so... We'll see how this goes. Let me see, is there a... Oh, there is a thing. Okay, I can do this actually, and you guys can see what I'm writing down. Alright, I'll go through... I'll go like... Yeah, I guess I'll just go through the page, and then I'll come back and write. Beyblade videos. Ooh! Oh, that's right! I remember you was talking about that. Yeah, I gotta peep. I remember the last time I got like deep into my graphic design bag. Let me see. Oh my god, she's going off. She's going off. Let's see, did it go the right thing? No, no it did not. Uh-oh. Oh, I still got it on Studio Mode. There we go. Let me see if I can pull it up without freaking, just in case there's something out there that I don't want to be out there. I don't think there is, but you never know. Swiper. If I search Swiper vlog, I do come up there. Look at that. Alright, playlist. Oh my god. I haven't posted on here in 6 months. That's actually not terrible. Some of these thumbnails, I don't know what I'd be thinking. Honestly, I don't know what I'd be thinking. Anyway, which cruise? Or was it? No, it wasn't a cruise. It was Disney, right? Oh, here we go. Spring break. Oh my god. It was spring break 2019. That's so sad. I'm old. Actually, I should stop saying that. I remember watching a video where people are like, y'all gotta stop being weird about, like, aging. Like, this is a natural part of life. And nobody should, like... You should want to look your age and not necessarily... Which, like, I halfway agree with. I'm like, it is a compliment to be like, oh, like, you look so young. Like... I guess young for your age, like, you know, you don't look old or whatever. I guess that's what they're trying to say. They're not trying to, I don't know. The person, they were making sense, but they're also kind of overcomplicating some things for me. Also, let's just move past the Shake Shack advertisement, basically. Where is the, I think this is the right trip. I think. Or is this not the right trip? I could have sworn to did. I had like graphics, for everything? Maybe this is not the right trip. Or I just didn't do it the first episode. That'd be weird. Oh, wait. Look, I had like a little end card thing. The lore behind the end card. This was, huh. Isaac must have added that. I don't remember adding that to my channel. That is... but the little end card, like the TV I had, I forget what the actual thing, it was something VC. But it was like a little TV, like one of those big heavy TVs that you could put like a tape in. I'm like, oh, that'll be like my little end card. This was back when I was doing stuff. Just trying to be artsy. I genuinely don't remember where these graphics are. Oh, I missed that shirt. Isn't that my boxing shirt? Where is that shirt? Some things just disappear, you know? I don't think this is the trip where I made graphics. Okay. We're going back. Ooh, wait, too far back. So maybe it was the trip before? I'm pretty sure it was Disney, though. Oh, there was definitely one for Downtown Disney. Did I just quit after this? Maybe I quit after this one. I should rewatch these vlogs one day. Oh my god, look at my hair. Look at how luxurious it was. This happens every time I see an old photo. That freaking lady. I spiritually want to punch her. She freaking messed up my head, man. My hair is fine now, but it's like, you know, it's not like that. It's not like that, you know. Sad. Where is this? Oh, okay, here we go. I don't remember why we stopped at this abandoned movie theater. I don't think I had them. Oh my god, y'all. Wait. I'm getting so off track. My study session is going horrible so far. Wait, hold on. I gotta put it on like, I gotta put it on like half speed. See, oh my god, wait. It's like, it's a blink and you'll miss it. 5 seconds is such a long time at half speed. See, I did like little trace outline things of like Mickey and Minnie in After Effects because I was, at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm trying to learn After Effects. I'm trying to like get in this like VFX bag, blah, blah, blah. I didn't say any of that, but you know, that was the attitude I had. I did all of that, and like drawing that took, I feel like 2 hours or something. And then you barely see it for like 2 seconds of the video. It's barely even that. I don't know if that was my artistic intent at the time, but that was a lot of work for absolutely nothing. Like, barely see it. That's a deep cut, I guess. Okay, so this was the... I think this might have been the only graphic I did. And this was for Downtown Disney, right? It was because I was playing... It was actually not terrible either. It was because I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3 at the time. And I'm like, oh, like every time you go to a new place, like you get like a graphic intro thing. I don't know why I fell off of it. I don't know if I was just like, oh my god, my hair, look at my hair. I don't know if I was just like creatively I wasn't able to come up with the stuff, but more graphics. Anyway, actually, was there a little animation thing at the end of this? No, there wasn't. I think that might have been a different episode. Anyway, how did we get to talk about this? Oh, you said you were doing graphics. Oh, yeah. That's right. All right, back to my practicing. Let's see. Particle. Marathon. All right, fill in an appropriate particle when necessary. Example, watashi wa ashita kino or kinko or ginko. That's what it is. Ginko ni ikimashita or ikimasu. Ginko. Bank. So it's tomorrow I'm going to the bank. Alright. This is the first time I practiced in not a week, but it's been like the longest break I've had actually from not practicing. Feels weird. So it's Yamada-san something, Eiga something, sensei deshita. Yamada-san, or not Eiga, Eigo. Yamada-san wa Eigo Yamada-san. Oh, maybe it's Yamada-san wa Eigo no sensei deshita. So Yamada-san was my teacher. Make sure you can access your funds no matter where you are. I can see you, big buddy. What? What are we talking about? Now I'm like, did I have banking information pulled up? Where is this? Oh, you were talking about the example. Oh my god. Oh, Mr. E, welcome to the stream. I'm hungry. Are you hungry for some Japanese vocabulary? That's what we're serving tonight. I planned on streaming a game today, but then I was kind of tired and it was kind of late and I didn't want to start something and then feel like I gotta commit for X amount of time. So here we are. We're doing something else. I'm doing my daily Japanese study session online. Let's see. Yamada-san wa Eigo no I wrote that wrong. Sensei Japanese Japanese knowledge vocab. I'm trying to think. Have I ever made Japanese food though? I don't think so. Not real Japanese food. Not real Japanese food. I made like fried rice one time. It didn't go super well because I didn't know that you needed to like you needed to use rice that was old, like that had already been cooked and like sat in the refrigerator. So it was pretty mushy. But I made omelet rice basically. Yeah, it was soggy. But you live and you learn. It was kind of okay because it was omelet rice, or it's like omu rice, I think it is. So I just slapped a big like kind of runny-ish egg on top of it anyways. I was like, General So chicken, isn't that Chinese? Isn't that Chinese? I could be wrong, but that does sound Chinese. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about getting the Persona cookbook. We haven't done a cooking stream in forever. I don't know. If I had a better setup to get like better camera angles and stuff, I probably would do it more. But I don't necessarily feel like investing in that. We'll see. Watashi something kino sushi o tabemashita. Ramen o tabemashita. Ah. Chinese is the only thing around here. Oh no. I gotta get me some Japanese every now and again. Some freaking Italian, some Caribbean, West Indian, I think some people say. Some variety. Just Chinese, that would get boring pretty quick for me. Let's see. Watashi wa kino sushi o I must have writing that. Tabe mashita. So, watashi wa kino sushi o tabemashita means yesterday I ate sushi. Oh, that's not ramen. Oh, that's ramen mo. Ramen mo. Ramen. Ooh, I got this one. I got this one on my music that I rotate through. Ramen mo. Tabema. I miss Strikers. Strikers is fun. Tabemashita. So ramen mo tabemashita means I also ate ramen. When it's like you also did something, you use mo. So it's like sushi o tabemashita. I ate sushi. Ramen mo tabemashita. I also had ramen, or I also ate ramen. Lady Gaga. She is a common character in my studies. My teacher, well, I don't know if it's my teacher specifically, if it's just the school, likes to use a lot of examples with celebrities, and Lady Gaga is often a celebrity listed on here. Let's see. Lady Gaga something America-jin desu. Lady Gaga wa America-jin desu. Beyonce mo America-jin desu. So Lady Gaga is an American. Beyonce is also an American. I suck at this. I don't know how I kept passing though. Well, I guess you didn't suck. there you go. You didn't suck. Maybe you just had anxiety around taking them. That did not affect the results. Let's see. Beyonce. They didn't put the accent. The accent's on the second E, right? I'm not totally sure. I don't see the accent much, but I know it's in there somewhere. America. America. This. Alright. Watashi blank. Heya blank. Neko blank imasu. So it's gotta be neko ga imasu. Watashi no heya wa. I feel like that's what it is. So in my room, there's a cat. Watashi no heya wa neko ga imasu. Inu. Inu. Gaimas. Gamo. Moga. I don't know if you can replace ga with mo. Is there an answer key on this? That's the one weird thing about this. They gave us the worksheets, but then oh, I forgot to fill in the last one. They didn't give us what the answers were. Don't judge me too harshly. I'm writing with my mouse. I mean, I don't know that ChatGPT would give you the right answer for these. Actually, ChatGPT might give you the right answer. Because it's like, it's basically just the whole sentence, and then you just have to pick the right particle. If it had to tell you how to say something, then I'd be like, I don't know. Let's see. Watashi no heya wa. Let's see, that's the one I'm on right now. Neko uga ga imasu. Inu. I don't know that you can put mo there. Inu. Let's look. Let's Google. I think they would care. I mean, if their teachers care to grade it themselves, then yes. How to say there is also a dog in Japanese. It says mo. It says use mo. That's Google Translate. Let's see. High native. Let's see. Yeah, this one also says mo. Okay, we didn't go over that in class. Or, I forgot. Watashi no inu desu. Asoko ni inu ga imasu. No, that's not what I was looking for. Okay. Alright, it is mo. Let's see, watashi no iya wa neko ga imasu. Inu mo imasu. Alright. On to number 5. That's how my Spanish class, even college ones, A's and B's. Yeah, I still can't speak the language. Well, I'll tell you a funny story about my, well, it's not really a story, but funny, I guess, situation with my brother. So me and my brother were in band class in middle school for 3 years. And in that time, I learned how to play the flute, and he learned how to pretend how to play the trombone. So he never really learned how to read sheet music, and he never really learned what the slide positions were for each note somehow. How he managed to fly under the radar, kind of. Even though I feel like teachers kind of knew something was up. So he would write down under each note, like, okay, this is what this note is, like, this is the slide position that you need to be in, even though I don't think he really even knew the slide positions. But so he was doing that, and then when we were playing in concert, he would be looking at the person next to him and just like try and copy him, or copy them, I should say. So you know, faking it till you make it. It works for a lot of people, which is a good and a bad thing, I think. A good and a bad thing. Because for some people, they just need to have that little boost, like, oh, nobody really knows what they're doing, so why can't I just, like, you know, be in this space? But then other times, it's like, you really need to know what you're doing, but nobody knows what they're doing, and so you just fly under the radar, and then you're all of a sudden in a, like, very important position that people that know what they're doing should only be in. That's when it's not good. That's when it's not good. Anyways, watashi blank, machi blank, honya blank arimasu. I think honya ga arimasu. So, maybe it's watashi no machi wa honya ga arimasu, which would be in my town, there is a bookstore. Koen mo arimasu. So koen is park. So there's also a park. Okay. So let's see. Watashi no machi wa. It is so hard to draw with your mouse. Honya ga. Arimasu. Koen mo arimasu. Beep 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 doo. Ba 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 ba. Nope, I wrote that wrong. I don't know if visual learner is really right. I feel like I learned by actually doing stuff, experiencing. So, for like all the classes that I've really been successful in, I think a large part of it is just me writing things down or practicing like speaking. Yeah, just kind of practicing whatever the subject is over and over. Like if I watched a video explaining like this is how you speak Japanese, I'm like I probably wouldn't be able to do much with it afterwards. Okay. So y'all see, I am writing things down. Actually, can you even see that? Is it working? Yeah, I feel like y'all can see it good enough. Alright, we'll do one more. And then we're gonna switch to some photo editing. So number 6, Kino does not need a particle. Kino doesn't need a particle, which is yesterday. Kyo doesn't need a particle, which is today. Ashita doesn't need a particle, I don't believe, which is tomorrow. Kino, biru something nomimashita. So kino Biru o nomimashita. Yesterday, I drank a beer. Kino blank nomimashita. Or kyo blank nomimashita. So in this case, it's also, so it'll be kyo mo nomimashita. So it's yesterday, I drank a beer. Today, I also drank a beer. Lots of beer drinking. So, X. It's not quite a Duolingo example where it's like, what was the last thing? It was something like you're riding the train and a dude is bothering you or something. I'm like, how is this practical Japanese? This is like you're practicing particles, so it's fine. But Duolingo had a lot of those, like, this is not everyday language that's gonna help me. Or at least I hope not. I saw a video, or I got recommended a video earlier today about this lady. Let me see. This pencil just wants to run off my desk. Ugh. What was her name? Oh no. Did I put in my watch later by accident? Yeah, I did. Connie. Or is it Canny?
For Clara.
Canny Diabate? I'm sure I mispronounced that. But she's a famous choreographer and professional dancer. And a reason I clicked on it was this lady is a black lady, specifically Sinhalese woman that the Korean media seems to love, / people seem to love. They enjoy having her on TV and stuff, doing different things. And yeah, I just found that interesting because I'm like, I don't think I've seen any Korean media where they're platforming black folk. Not to say that doesn't happen, but I'm just saying it was out of the norm of what I was expecting. So I learned a little bit about that, and that was interesting. I didn't watch the whole video because it was kind of fangirly. Yeah, I was kind of fangirly. I was kind of looking for like an educational kind of thing. I was like, oh my god, look at my face, and I was very happy for her, but I wasn't there for the fangirl moment. But maybe I'll go back to it, or maybe I'll just find a different video. I don't know. Okay. Actually, we'll do one more. It's 10:26. I was gonna do it till 10:30. One more. All right. Doyobi something. Party. I feel like it's Doyobi ni. Doyobi ni party o shimashita. So on Saturday I had a party. Doyobi wa? I feel like it's Doyobi ni. I don't know why. Let me see. Time to Google. No, don't open that. Let's see. How to say I had a party on Saturday in Japanese. It says Doyobi ni party o shimashita. Alright. Ba, 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 ba. What the? What the heck? That website did not help me at all. Let's see. Thought wa meant is white is on weekends. No. Let's see. Japanese translator. English and Japanese. Okay. I had a party on Saturday. There was a party. I don't know if that's gonna give me the right thing. Doyobi ni wa party o garimashita. Yeah, that's what I was afraid I was gonna do. So is it ni or ni wa? Japanese, when to use ni wa. Ni wa, ni location, target, wa topic, contrast, used to emphasize a location, time, or purpose, best used for highlighting a place where something exists. Tokyo ni wa, wait. See a couple sentences where niwa has been used after different topics. So niwa is just ni, destination, plus wa, topic. Tokyo niwa, I don't know, that is something no hito ga sundemasu. In Tokyo, many people live. Okay, destination and topic. Exactly what you expect stacked into particles. Wa makes Tokyo ni the topic. Okay. Watashi wa Tokyo ni sundemasu equals Tokyo ni wa watashi ga sundemasu. Watashi wa Tokyo ni. Okay. So that's saying I live in Tokyo versus Tokyo ni wa watashi ga sundemasu. That feels, I don't know. It's kind of saying the same thing, except the topic is now changed from watashi to Tokyo. Okay. Notice how I changed the topic of the sentence by changing which noun wa comes after. So when you want to talk about where you live in, you say watashi wa Tokyo ni sundemasu. But if you want to talk about who lives in Tokyo, you can say Tokyo ni wa watashi ga sundemasu. Okay. I think I understand. So because ni wa, the wa comes after doyobi, it's put in the party as the subject. Even though I thought the subject was before wa. Because like watashi wa gakkou desu. I am a student. No, yeah. Because I guess student is the subject. I don't know. I need to ask my teacher. I wonder what she would do if I tried to email her between classes. Like, hey, so I already paid for the next class. Like, just help me out with this worksheet. So, 土曜日には、パーティー。Oh, wait. I need to write on here. Oh my god. Can I go back? Undo. I need it. There we go. Just gonna try and fit it all in there, but okay, good enough. So 土曜日にはパーティー。I did too much on that. That's fine. 押しました。I didn't get to the second part of the sentence. Oh my gosh. Maybe this didn't need two particles then if there's two spaces. Maybe it's just need. Okay. Shoot. I spent all that time. Okay. 日曜日にも. That's what it is. So 日曜日にもしました. So on Sunday, I also partied. So what was the last sentence? The last sentence was, yesterday I drank beer. Today I also drink beer. Just drinking beer and partying. Wild life. Wild life. Let me see. I'll finish writing this one. It was kind of funny. My teacher, I think she's a big fan of beer. She had a couple beer cans, I think as like examples in class, just like, oh, you know, you go out with Japanese salarymen, you drink, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, she also seems very excited talking about it. Which would make sense based off what I've, I guess, seen about Japanese culture and people liking to drink and whatnot. And the Japanese bar I went to, and like, seemed like there's some truth to that. All right. All right. I will pick up from here tomorrow. Now I'll spend a little time editing some photos. The photo sharing, I'm not totally sure how we're gonna share that, but we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out. Oh. Let's see. I want to edit a few photos to share with the folks at work. I'm thinking about this now. I didn't take any selfies at all. Took video of myself, but I didn't take any selfies. Let's see. Let's find a good image. Ooh, trippy. Wait, was that a sign? It must have been. Okay, that's why it looked like that. Oh, there's a picture of my hand holding some rum cake. The rum cake was pretty good. Out of all the alcohol that I tried, I'd say soju is number one. Actually, yeah, soju's number one, mojito's number two. Because now I'm thinking about it. Rum is number three. I like rum. Let's see, I'm gonna 4-star that. I guess I'll 4-star the rum. Let me edit this photo actually. Alright, we're gonna start with a before. I'm gonna, I guess, drop this on Discord to myself. It's not the best picture ever, so we're starting very light. Alright. Let me pull up the before. Let's see. Open the link. All right. So that's what the image that we're currently working on looks like. I had to shoot it fast. Like, let me get a picture of this rum cake. But my exposure settings were set for outside because, as you can imagine, in the Bahamas, 80-ish degrees. It was very nice and sunny. Oh, what a dream, what a dream. Alright. That's about what we're looking like now. Oh wait, actually, hold on. I need to... There we go. Now we're good. My goal most of the time with processing photos is to make it look like make the image look like what I saw when I took the picture, which is what my photography teacher taught me to do in college. We did do some experimental stuff, but for the most part it was just like recreating what you saw, basically. So this was before, this is after. Before, after. This one's not too hard to like be like, ugh, the power of photo editing. Because the first image was kind of dark. But let's see, what changes did I make that I can explain? Like I know something. So, to get from here to here, I did, of course, bump the exposure. I bumped up the contrast a wee bit. I bumped up the highlights because it was dark. The shadows, I also brightened a bit. The whites turned up a little bit. The blacks are also turned up a little bit to give it a little bit of a balance. And I removed the chromatic aberration that was in the lens. Which usually you can't really see unless you're like really zoomed in on like something like this. I can't really zoom in more than this, I guess, with this. But like you see this line between my hand and the background, like some things like that, it can cause like a little bit of separation with chromatic aberration. So I removed that. But now it's like a stylistic thing that's in. So if anybody's wanting to know things like that, then there you go. There's your lesson for the day. Alright. Next image. What else? Oh, this one's not bad. Ah, if only I had that more in focus. That's the one thing about shooting on the go. Alright, let's work on this one right here. Alright. Drop it in there. Or my screenshot. Then you pop up. Garbaggio. There we go. Alright, drop that in there. And we'll pull up the next one. So this is the image that we're working with. Let's see, move the chromatic aberration. Huh. I see that there must have been something on my lens. This one's a tricky one, because if you brighten it up, you will overexpose the sky. I was doing a thing with this. Yeah. I might have to flatten this image a little bit. Go this way. All right. Alright, I think I'm done with this one. Honestly, it's probably rum cake on my lids. I was juggling a lot of things at once. Alright. So you see the contrast is up a bit. The brightness, really like the highlights of the lights taken down. If the shadows were boosted a little bit. The blacks actually made them darker. And contrast, yeah, exposure is up a little bit. Because I wanted to get this sign to be a bit more exposed. But you see in like lowering the highlights and the lights, I actually did get some detail back into the clouds, which is nice. So, there's light. Let's see, the next one. This isn't the most exciting photo. I'll do it. I'll do it. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, that looks like that was on the lens the whole time. I wonder if it's still on the lens. Let me go see her. Let me go see actually. It is still on there. It's like, must be like a water spot or something. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see. What are we looking at here? Can y'all see that? Like generally dirty lens. Clean it. There is a like a little spot brush thing that you can use to clean up stuff like that. So let's see if that's what I'm gonna have to do. Alright, there we go. Gloss and sparkly new again. Alright. Oh, I didn't do the screenshot yet. Alright, next photo. This one has almost like a dewy kind of glow thing going on. Alright. That's good. Oh, I didn't mean to close it, actually. They're going crazy! Alright. Let me see. This one I didn't make crazy changes to the exposure, but I did, you look at the color here, I did punch up the contrast a little bit. I took down the highlights a little so you can see like the brightness of the concrete comes down a little so you can see a little bit more detail. I did make the shadows a little bit brighter as well, and you can kind of see it in the trees a little bit. The whites I made a little bit darker to make it overall not as super bright, and the blacks I made a little bit lighter as well. So I kind of flattened this photo a little, but yeah, nothing too crazy was done. Let's see what we got next. Interestingly, I don't see the spots. Maybe, why do I not see the spots? Is it just good camera placement? Let me see. So this is a little, it's pretty neat little thing. There's like a little sculpture thing in the Atlantis casino. We got to walk around in there for a hot minute before we had to run back to the little bus thing that was carting us around. Think again. You know, what is that? Artivore. I used to think she was saying like Artivore. It does kind of sound like Artivore in the OG. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for our eyes. I'll probably crop this photo. I kind of like the glow it's giving off. You'll never see it coming. You'll see that my mind is too fast for eyes. Alright, this one I got a little bit more creative with. About the game, are you sure the next one are you? Again, my friend. Never see it coming. So yeah, big contrast boost, big contrast. Up the exposure a little bit. Let's see, I lowered the highlights. So I'm really trying to like get these people out of the way and push the background back a little bit, but in like raising these or like trying to brighten this, you also brighten that a bit, but I think because it's, you know, mostly centered, kind of does the job. The shadows I made a little bit lighter, or is that darker? I think it's darker. Yeah, man, a little bit darker. And your shadows a little bit darker, so it's a little bit more punchy, and you get a little bit more detail with like whatever these thingies are. They kind of remind me of the things you like, you know, the clappers you get at the basketball games. It kind of reminds me of that. So I tried to get a little bit more detail and like separation, so you can kind of see a little bit more of what these things are. But kind of look like crystals, so it's kind of cool. I punched up the whites a little bit, try and get more of a like a little bit of a glow here, which also adds to the layering. And I, let's see, increase the blacks as well to get a little bit more darkness, kind of push things back. Instead of it being a flat image, you have like a little bit more depth. So yeah, that's what I did. I have other photos that are like closer, but not quite as center / people walking in front of me. Ooh, this casino shot is, well, that one's interesting. Let's see. This one kind of looks like coronavirus, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Looks like some kind of virus. I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but it was kind of creepy. It was interesting yet creepy. Oh, did you? I see. Hold on. So this is this is a sculpture at the Atlantis Casino in Nassau in the Bahamas. I don't know what it's made of, but to me it looks like those clapper thingies you get at like sports events. I don't know what it is though. It looks crystalline but plastic at the same time. But I was doing the comparison, so this was like the image out of camera, and this is after I processed it. I wanted to try and like separate the layers a little bit more, especially with the like different, I guess, colors and shades. Push some people out a little bit, kind of like darken them, bring the blacks up, bring the shadows up. Put the contrast up a bit too, make it a bit more punchy. And yeah, That was that photo. On to coronavirus. I really don't know what this is supposed to be, but it was kind of disturbing. Like, if that thing fell to the ground, I would have been 40% sure it would come to life and try and kill everybody. Not completely sure, but there's enough to be spooked. Enough to be spooked. Bringing the blacks up. Exactly. Let's see, I don't know if I need to change the exposure for this too much. Looks pretty good. I think I do want to punch up the contrast a little bit. I do kind of like contrasty kind of images. Let's see. Okay, so this is... Maybe take it down a little. Let's see, I can bring my mom and my brother back into the photo. We're gonna take the whites down a little and boost the blacks up a little. Not too much, but just enough. Because my brother is starting to disappear again into the photo. But sacrifices must be made to see this freaking whatever this is. This is scary. If somebody had this in their house, I would leave. I would leave immediately. These are neat though. Kind of odd to have it at a casino, but cool nonetheless. I wonder if it's just like a Atlantis thing, where it's like, you know, you're in a casino, but it's still Atlantis. So I don't know if that was the goal with that. But okay, you can see obviously I did up the exposure a little teensy bit. Of course, punched up the contrast. You know I like me some contrast. I took down the highlights a little bit so that you can see like a little bit more separation at this top part. Let me see, where else can you see like the highlights? Different. Bro, get out of here. Oh, I also did bring my mom and my brother back into the shot through some exposure / some highlight stuff. The shadows I decreased a little bit so you could kind of have a little bit more brightness, more color popping in, have those the highlights bouncing off. But you can also still see like the darkness in the middle where they're all like all these whatever they are clumped together. And turn the blacks up a little bit to enhance that darkness that's in there. And I turned the whites down a little because I didn't want this to be too crazy bright. And there you go. That was my process. Let's see, what else we got? Well, they're freaky stuff. I think that was it. And I just have general pictures of the casino, which I know you're not supposed to like take video or nothing, but like usually there's a sign. And you know, as someone who likes to take video and photo, when you don't put a sign that says no video or photo, I'm like, this is a video zone then. This is a photo zone. I will be capturing this experience. And then my parents were like, stop, what are you doing? After they realized I was taking stuff. And I was like, what's the issue? Like, they don't want you to film because they don't want you to know the secrets of the casino or something like that, which I've heard before. And I'm like, well, shouldn't that make us all want to look at this even more then? I'm just saying. We could profit off of this experience. So if anybody sees any secrets in these photos, please let me have 30%. A river in a dry land, the lost hand, the heart is there. I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. There's no time for decision. I'm trying. When the heart of you beginning signs on me, now I need it. I only want to. That's what we're here for. Making new life, making the rivers in the desert. So good, so good. I don't remember where the next part goes. I want to say I know, but I don't know. No, it's not that part. It's not that part. I don't know if I know this part. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. It's constantly drawing nearer. And I'm the first been lost in. The hope of you been getting signs on me. Now I need it. I need to. Alright, let's see. That's what we're here for. In the desert. Oh no, they cut this part. She's supposed to wait. No, that was like one of my favorite parts of the song. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta get the. Okay. Oh, I missed it again. Hold on, go. When a cool drops of water's all you need. Got us something and free. Oh, I was early. Ugh. They extended that break. Alright, so I punched up the exposure. It was a little dark, as you can see. It was a little dark. Time. Obviously contrast. Highlights. I'll boost it up a little bit because it's got some light in it. But, or actually no, I didn't boost it. I turned it down a little bit because it was kind of blending together before. When you bump the exposure up, they kind of blend together. I usually go down each toggle instead of like just mixing and matching. Sometimes I'll go back up, but yeah. so I took down the highlights a little bit. I took down, or boosted the shadows a little bit. Try and get some more separation between these little plates. I turned up the whites to kind of bring out the brightness of these little plates a little bit. And I boosted the blacks a little, so that way the overall picture wasn't too bright. Paradox, welcome to stream. Long time no see. Long time since I probably streamed this late. What software do I use to edit my photos? So I use Adobe Camera Bridge, I think it is. Gamers. That's right. I use Adobe Bridge. I don't know if it's Camera Bridge or Bridge, but it says Bridge on the thing. Which is a part of Photoshop, but it allows you... It doesn't have all the same like controls in Photoshop where you can do all like this crazy stuff. It's like literally just for editing photos at the most basic level. So I use that for my preliminary edits, and then if I want to crop it, or if there's like a smudge, for instance there was like a smudge earlier on, I'll fix the smudges in Photoshop. But there are free photo editing tools that you can use. I used to use Pixlr in high school. Pixlr's not the best, but you can make some stuff in Pixlr. What else? Adobe or DaVinci, the photo editing thing, is that free? Is that a part of the DaVinci's like free stuff that you can get? It is? Well, there you go. There's another free photo editing tool. But TLDR, I use Adobe Bridge. Darktable? I'm not familiar with Darktable. I'll have to Google that one. But yes. So the goal for tonight, I was originally to play Metaphor, and then I had a very long day. Darktable is Mac only, if I remember. Aw, boo. That's not a problem for me, but I would love to be able to use it on both devices. So I boo. But I was originally gonna play Metaphor. I was just not feeling it today. So I'm like, you know what? I was gonna wrap up my evening by doing these things anyway. I'll be sitting at my desk anyway. I might as well stream it a little bit, since I feel bad saying like, oh, I'm gonna stream, and then I don't stream. Even though it's like, why I feel bad? I don't owe nobody nothing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know. Trying to do my best. Oh my god, these photos are overexposed. I could not see. Became a fan of these and still treasure at a casino. I can neither confirm or deny that. Alright, these ones are going to require a little bit of work. Hopefully I have enough data to restore some things a little bit. But yeah, we were in the Atlantis casino for a hot minute. There was like nobody in there. What day was it? I think it was Friday. No. It was Saturday. I think it was Saturday. And there was nobody in the casino. Not to say that, like... I guess... No, yeah. No, that's kind of strange. That's kind of strange. There was nobody in the casino. But there was, like, a thing next to the casino that it seemed like there was, like, a long line for... I don't know where they were going. But maybe that was the actual Atlantis, like, whatever they got going on. Okay. I literally finished P5 Royal like a week ago. What? What did you think? What did you think? I heard there's a secret ending, so thinking of replaying it to get it, Lord. Oh my god, you're thinking of replaying the whole game? So wait, what ending did you get though? I don't know that I've heard about this secret ending. Like, you're not talking about the extra content, right? That's like in the game already with Maruki and Kasumi. Now I kind of have to look this up. In a way, I do want to play Persona 5 Royal, but I know I only have so many Personas left in me, so I have to save it for P6. I have to save it for P6. We beat the god at the end. I mean, that describes like every Persona. Hold on. Let me try and remember what the name of it was. Hold on. I heard about different. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Persona 5. Final boss. So you fought Yaldabaoth. Might not be for years. You might as well listen. See, Didge, don't say that. Don't say that. I'll at least get to play Persona 4. Sounds right. The Igor fake dude. Ooh. Okay. So. Ooh. Alright. I'll address Didge's comment first. Have faith. Have faith, Didge. I feel like P6 is gotta be like next year. It's gotta be next year. It has to be next year, please. Please. An ad right now? Oh, got you. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'll wait. Yeah. P6 has to come out before I hit 30, I think. We've been saying that since 2023. We have. And what about it? Bitch? We have been saying. But listen, I don't know. You just have to hope. You just gotta hope. We know there's 2 Persona games in the works right now. Well, we know 1 officially, 2 unofficially. Persona 4 Revival. I think that's years away. Like maybe 3-4 years away. Maybe closer, but I feel like that one's further out. Have they set a release window for Persona 4? No, I don't think so. Let's see, Persona 4 Revival. I don't believe that they have. I don't accept your cookies. Coming soon. I feel like we will get more information during Summer Game Fest though, because there was the Persona people, they're like, oh, they updated this, they did that thing, blah blah blah. That happened again, and Sega's their own worst enemy when it comes to these things, so I feel like we will get an update on that. If not Persona 6, I hope it's Persona 6, but Persona 6 we didn't really get we don't have an official announcement, so we don't have a release date, we don't have nothing. We don't have not a dang thing. They said they were working on it without saying what they're working on specifically, so. Well, no, I think they did confirm this. Well, not, I don't know. It's murky. We'll say that. Anyways, okay, so back to Persona 5. So if the last boss that you fought was the fake Igor Yaldabaoth dude, then yes, there is more content that you did not see. What you have to do, no spoilers, what you have to do, you have to get to level 10 or like complete the social link for Maruki, Dr. Maruki, and you have to complete the social link for Katsumi. I think those are the only 2 requirements that you need to see the other content. Because there is another, like, calendar month, I think, and then there's another boss that's like the final boss. Let me see. I want to say, let me see, I don't want to spoil it just in case. I want to say I have a Twitch highlight of me beating the game with the other, the final boss. Creator dashboard. I realized, looking back at my videos, like, I look down like this a lot when I'm trying to read stuff. I don't know what that means. It feels like an old person thing to do. Anyways. Highlights. We gotta scroll all the way back. I don't even be doing highlights anymore. I do clips now. Partially because they've made the highlights so complicated. Like, not complicated as in hard to do, but just complicated because they start erasing the old ones, and I'm like, well, I didn't want to erase the old ones. Where is it? Oh my gosh. I'm scrolling. No, I don't have a... Wait. Let me see what this is. No, this can't be it. Oh, oh, I think I know what this is. Oh, yeah. This is I clicked this and I said second hardest fight of the game, and it's me doing that little video game mini game, and I think I did ask my brother to help me. I don't think he was able to help me. I think I just had to figure it out. This crap was hard. That one wasn't... I don't know why I was messing up on that. That one didn't look that bad. And I was save scumming the heck out of this. 100-hour playthrough, here I come. Yes, no, that's absolutely facts. That is 100%. You will be hitting about 100 hours. Let me see. Yeah, no, I don't think I have... No, I don't have any more highlights from Persona 5 for a while. And what kills me, I lost the footage for the game because my external hard drive got corrupted, and I lost a lot of stuff with that. I cried. I was very upset. But it's alright. That just means one day I will have to go back. Because I was uploading, I wasn't uploading the VODs, but I was like editing down the episodes. So that left that playthrough incomplete. I also lost Cyberpunk with that. I just remember I lost Cyberpunk with that too. Yeah, it was a sad day. It was a sad day for the Swiper Prime channel. It was a sad day. Let's see. Let's try and fix this up. This is gonna be a tough photo to fix up because my brightness is like all the way crazy. But the extra content, I do feel like it's worth it. It's worth experiencing. So I was thinking about this the other day. I forget for what reason, but I guess like if they released Persona 5 again and did like another like additional content package, would I feel like playing through the whole game again just to get to that like one piece of content? like doing the 100 hours again to get to like maybe 10 hours of content. I'm like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't think I'm built for it. Wish they had chapters. Absolutely. 100%. That's one of the reasons why I haven't gone back to play the Final Fantasy 16 DLC. I think for that DLC you have to do specific things in game. And then you're able to unlock it, and it's like, no disrespect to Square Enix, appreciate them for giving me the DLC. Square Enix and Associates, because I don't think it was Square Enix directly, but those side quests in that game they did not live up to my standards and my hopes. I was saying 80% of them. So I just started skipping unless it really sounded good. So of course I didn't complete all the content in that game. So I do need to like basically replay the whole game to get to that. But honestly, Final Fantasy 16 is like not a bad replay at all. Because it's just a very fun game. That's another one you need to put on your list, Ditch. Final Fantasy 16. Very fun. And I'm sure it's on sale all the time now. All the time. Let's see, I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that. Yep, that's just going to be a part of the photo. It's on my list. I own it. Okay, good. Plus L3 RT2, it's at the truth! Yes, oh my god. That's such a good game. What's crazy is like Final Fantasy 17 now has a high bar to beat in terms of pure gameplay, game feel, like how fun it was to beat that game. But then like such a middling bar when it comes to the story and the side quests, which usually Final Fantasy does amazing at. So I feel like together the bar is it's like a little bit above the middle, but not crazy high. So maybe they set themselves up for a great Final Fantasy 17. OST still makes me crazy. I haven't listened to the OST in a long time. I should go back to it. Hold up. Let's pull it up. Oh, we're like almost done with this. Okay, I'll put in my queue. Let's see, final. Will this completely make me back out? We'll find out. Final Fantasy 16 OST. It did. Why, YouTube? Why do you do these things? How do I do the pop-out thing? I don't understand why it does it sometimes and not others. I feel like for music, it doesn't do the pop-out thing, which makes no sense. Just no sense at all. Alright, if I open a different YouTube thing. Resident Evil smooth jazz. Nostalgia banger. See, my whole watch later is it's just music. Let's say Final Fantasy 16 OST. I usually don't like to do playlists because the playlists they get a little nasty after a hot minute. Ultimate Edition? Heck yeah, brother. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay, I think I'm done with this photo. We did decent work. With this. I got back more detail than I thought I was gonna get. Also, funny story. Well, yeah, I guess funny story about this area. So we got dropped off at this beach that we only got to stay at for 15 minutes. I guess funny story inside a funny story about this whole bus tour thing. It kind of sucked. It kind of sucked. We got to spend 30 to 15, or I guess 15 to 30 minutes at each stop. Most of the time it was 15. And the tour guide kind of just stopped talking after a little while. Because the people behind, like, in the back of the bus were talking. He should have done, like, the teacher, like, yo, y'all pay for this. Like, are you gonna learn or what? Or at least keep talking for the people in the front, which is me and my family. But, yeah, the tour kind of sucked. Would not recommend. But, okay. We see the photo editing. So, obviously, for the first time in a little bit, we took the exposure down. We still boosted the contrast up because I am a contrast queen. We did decrease the highlights a little bit because, again, this photo was very bright. We boosted the shadows a bit because it needed a little bit more darkness. Also, look at that smudge. We took down the whites a little bit so we get a little more detail in the clouds. And we boosted up the blacks a bit. Or did we take down it? I think we took down the blacks. Yeah, actually we decreased the blacks a little bit. I think because like the wall and the cannons and the cars were kind of blending together a little bit. So create a little bit more separation by decreasing the blacks a tad bit. That's the before. This is the after. Pretty good result. Better than I was expecting. What do you listen to? Just soundtracks me too. I don't know. I feel like when I'm in like a studying or like a working kind of mood and I'm at home, I will listen to video game OSTs or maybe just soundtracks in general for shows, movies, whatever it might be. Just because I'm sitting in front of my computer, I have access to YouTube, things like that. But at work, I will listen to sometimes like soundtracks, sometimes like the chill, lo-fi kind of stuff, chill hop. But also just like pop music or there's a music channel on the Discord channel or Discord server that I share with my podcast folks, my friends. And they be talking about like the newest album from like whoever artist. So I will listen to that because I am very I'm not super knowledgeable on all the big artists. Like the people that I like, I keep up with. Everybody outside of that, you might enter my sphere, you might not. So by listening to them and hearing like, oh, this is what they're listening to, this is what they're vibing with, or maybe this is what they're not vibing with, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give it a try. Why not? So I've actually found a lot of good music through doing that. Listen to your friends, everybody. Listen to your friends. Ooh, okay, I finally changed the exposure. I finally fixed the exposure in one of these photos. Good for me. It was so hard to see, let me tell you what. It was bright. It was a bright Bohemian day. A beautiful Bohemian day. I also need to go to bed soon, I'm seeing. But I did want to get to the Final Fantasy 16 OST. This is the last song though, I think. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. That was great. That was good. Oh, I did want it. Hold on, let me add this one. Let me add this one. I think I already have it. I do already have it. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I'll find another video. Okay, let me add this one so everybody knows. Ugh. the smudges come from the sensor. So, my lens was dirty. I don't know what is on it, but I actually did clean it on stream moments ago. It looks like some like water or something got on my lens. Oh, it took me back immediately. I remember. Bro, it's such a good game. Yeah, this soundtrack is cracked. This soundtrack is cracked. Ooh. Do I want to freaking, yeah, push that contrast a little bit. So you can really see the blue. Oh my god, the water was beautiful. Bird fur. Alright, pull it back slightly. And alright. Looks like you could jump in the water right now. Alright, bringing over the... Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Get rid of the chromatic aberration. Okay. Now bringing over the final... Well, we'll put final because I do want to get rid of these smudges because they are... ugly. Some of the smudges, sometimes I think they can stay. Because like, oh, you know, that's a human-made image. But sometimes it's just ugly and I don't want to see it. Oh my god. Hold on. Wait. You should try the dirt removal tool and resolve. Ooh. This is not the hashtag. This is not an ad. Listen, you need to call the people at Black Magic and you need to make it into an ad. Dig is their biggest promoter, man. He be repping heavy. Alright, so for this photo, like the other one, we did turn down the exposure, although this one is not terribly exposed. It is a little bright, so we did, excuse me, bring that down a little bit. We also boost the contrast because I'm a contrast queen. I want you to see the blue, the sky, the water, the green of the shrubs, and the palm tree. We did decrease the highlights a little bit so you can get more of the detail in the clouds here. We decreased the, let me see, this is decrease, right? Decrease, yes. We did decrease the shadow darkness a bit so that way you can get a little bit more detail back into these shrubs and in the palm tree a bit since they're in shadow. We did, the way these things are set up, sometimes I'm like, what the frick is going on? The whites, like, I just move the sliders until I feel like it looks good, but then actually explaining it, I'm like, what is happening? So the whites, we did increase a little bit, so we can try and bring back the white of the clouds so they don't look too desaturated, and we get that nice contrast between the blue of the sky and the water. And the blacks, I did turn down a little bit, so we can keep the detail of the palm tree and the shrubs, the little shadows between the grass and the plants, the shrubbery, all that stuff, and the smudge. Don't forget the smudge. Oh my god. I was trying to ask you, like, how for Xenoverse 3? Is this like Florida? This is Nassau in the Bahamas. I recently went on vacation, like I was there on Saturday. I was there on Saturday. Am I pumped for Xenoverse 3? No. But I am excited for it. I've never played any of the Xenoverse games. I've watched my brother play a little bit, so I don't know a lot about it. I don't know a lot about it, to be honest with you. This one looks interesting. It looks a little bit different than the others. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna follow it more closely than I have in previous times. But are you excited, Ditch? Have you played the Xenoverse games? We never talked about this, but I told you I don't know nothing about Xenoverse, so we never would have been in a position to talk about it. Yes, it was nice. Paradox. It was nice to get out of town for a hot minute because, as y'all know, I live in New York right now, and it is disturbingly cold this time of year. Literally, Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay,
Tonight,
it was worse
expect
yesterday.
a low of 4 to 6 degrees.
I think it was 40 something at this point in the night, but 50. It's 50. I need us to go up, not at night, during the day. Let's go up like 20 degrees. I won't complain. It'll be perfect. Of course, this means I think we're going to have a scorcher of a summer, which I'm not looking forward to either, so you can't really win. But it was nice to go to we were on a cruise, and so the cruise left from Florida, and Florida was very nice, very temperate. It was like 70-ish, 80-ish, very nice weather. The Bahamas is a little hotter than that, like 80-ish. Higher 80s, mid to high 80s, but still nice. Ate a lot of food. Gained like at least 5 pounds. At least 5 pounds. It was kind of insulting because I did a zip line on like the last day. And they have to weigh you before you go up just to make sure like you're not going to snap no wires or anything. So the weight limit was like 270. And I'm not near 270, but when the guy read off my weight, he said I weighed like 10 pounds more than the last time I weighed myself. And I was like, Jesus. I was like, oh wow, I ate a lot. I ate too much. But then I weighed myself recently and I weighed like 4 or 5 pounds more. And like, did I just eat like 5 pounds of food or what was going on that day? I don't know. In any case, I got some work to do in that department. I got some work to do. I really enjoyed the first two, so I'm excited to see the new one. Not like super pumped though. I need to ditch. Oh man. I need to go back to Sparking Zero. That might be my summer game. That might be my summer game. Or I'm just like casually in and out. We're doing a little Sparking Zero. Ooh, let me show y'all. I don't know why, but I really dig this photo. I kind of need to crop this lady out of it, but I really dig this photo. They recently added more characters in Sparking Zero. I was probably with the season pass thing, though. I ain't got the season pass. Or do it. I don't think I do. I definitely shouldn't invest more money in that game. So literally, I bought it, I think it's over a year ago, and I have not touched it. I put like maybe 20 minutes into the game and not even open anything, but just trying to get it work on remote play, because that was the first game that I tried to do remote play on. And at first it was not working. And I was mad at Dig and Trayvon. I was like, y'all said remote play worked. This is not working. But then it just worked ever since then. And I was like, oh, okay. My bad. Still need to pick it up. We're gonna look at a game release calendar in a moment before I log off. so we can see maybe if we can plan things out. It usually don't work out the way I would hope, but ooh. Oh, they did such a good job with this OST. Oh my gosh, they did such a good job. Alright. I think this is it. I wish I got like a different angle. Had I known, I wish I got a different angle. But sometimes that's a part of art. You don't know how it's gonna turn out. Sometimes you don't know how it's gonna turn out, I should say. Oh. Okay. Okay, actually, okay. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. We never got our apology either. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did, you drama queen. I'm sure you did. And I'm not even sure that I really expressed that externally. That might have just been an internal thought. Okay, so we got the 3 palm trees and this lady that I need to crop out. Oh wait, did I hit my... I did hit that. Okay. So, we lowered the exposure a little bit. That sand, you know, it's reflecting the light. Acting as our little reflector. I, of course, bumped the contrast. I'm the contrast queen. And I lowered the highlights so you can kind of get more of that color coming through instead of just like the whiteness that's kind of... It's blending the clouds with the sky a little bit. So I'm trying to create more separation there. We did bump the shadows up a bit. Just a little bit of definition, trying to find like the trees with their darkness from the very bright background. The whites were decreased a little bit. Again, just trying to create more detail, not have everything like blend into just brightness. And the blacks were decreased a little bit, so that way things, you know, we get detail, restore detail by adding some darkness, but we don't want too much darkness where everything starts to blend together. But yes. We did not. Okay. Lady makes the picture so funny though. I wonder what she was taking a picture of. That's a good question. Let me see. What was the other thing? Was she taking a picture of the flag? What was over there? Let me see. There was like boats and stuff over here, hotels. There was a flag. Like, y'all can see my mouse, right? I think y'all can see y'all can't see my mouse. Well, on the left-hand side, past this little wall, that's where I took the picture of the flag. But she might have taken a picture of the yachts or the villas. Creates mystery. She was trying to be in the pic. I was just like snapping photos without thinking too much about framing until this is one of my favorite photos, but also Hold on, hold on. The software is fighting me. We gotta edit this one. I do actually like this. The lady was fully in this photo. That's not the one I wanted to edit. This one. Oh no, this one. This one is just, it's speaking to me. It's speaking to me. I think it's the symmetry. Alright, let me pull this one up. Okay. Discord, hello? Discord. Alright. Close that. Let's see. I like how this one framed up. I like how this one framed up. It was surprisingly symmetrical. That was my nickname in high school. Haha. It wasn't. Surprisingly symmetrical. It's a crazy nickname. Okay, let's see. I should really I should blow these photos up, honestly. I'm editing this on my little laptop monitor. It's all small and stuff. I'll have to re-examine these later on. My real glasses that I haven't worn in forever. Let's see. All right. That's pretty good. I do need to go back and get the picture of the lady and make sure I don't forget. Okay. We got the final version here. So, let's see. Go through my edits. So, we did decrease the exposure a little bit to try to bring more depth back into the image and not just be bright. We increased the contrast because I'm the contrast queen. We did lower the highlights a little bit, bring some detail back into the clouds, into the sand, the sidewalk a little bit. The shadows we did increase, bring a little darkness in, add some depth. The whites we did decrease because there is a lot of white going on. It can easily overtake the photo. And the blacks we did increase as well. And for the most part, like the blacks and the shadows were increased to try and like bring these palm trees kind of back into the photo, add a little bit of detail, but you don't want it to be too dark again. Don't want it to be too dark. But yeah, I think this is one of my favorite shots from this trip. I enjoy it. All right. Let me go back to the picture of the lady. Have you always taken photos or just started? It's kind of been off and on. I've taken photography classes. I took a photography class in high school and in college. But I feel like just casually walking around taking photos, I haven't really done since, at least on a regular basis, since probably high school. Because I got more into video, so I started taking a lot more video and kind of forgot about the photography aspect of the camera. And then I got back into taking photos towards the end of college, but I think last year I started taking a lot more photos, and especially like, you know, going to conventions. That's an easy way to, like, you know, you don't have to, editing a photo doesn't take as long as editing a video, and it's a way to be like, hey, I was here at this thing, this is what I did. Observe. So I would say within the last year or so I got back into taking photos. I definitely don't know like a ton about photography in general. I feel like just basic principles of things. But I like it. I definitely like it. I think I have a greater appreciation for it now after taking so much video and kind of getting not tired of video, but really kind of tired of editing in a way. But really it wasn't even being tired of editing. It was tired of editing things that I didn't really care about. So long story short, yeah, it's been about a year. It's been about a year that I got into this. Got back into it. So, really last year, my goal was to stop working on projects just to be working on something and work on things that actually meant something to me. So, I think in doing that, it's brought me back to like, oh, you know, I want to take photos of like if I'm on vacation or at a convention or just like out and about in the city. And just like enjoy it for myself. So that's kind of like an adulting thing, I guess. Not even just, I feel like people in general should do that, of all ages, but yeah, something for my own growth and maturity, I suppose. I'm looking at this and like, why did I frame this like this? Not that it was poorly framed, but I'm like, I don't know. Rule of thirds kind of in play, but kind of not at the same time. It's interesting. Alright, this is the last photo, and I gotta go to bed. I'm about to go to sleep. Dude. What camera do you have? I have a Sony A7. Is it A7? A7R3A, I think it's called. Why they chose to name it like that, I don't know. It's definitely not a new camera, but it's a very solid camera, and I've had it for like 5 years. 5 years, I think. I like it. It's pretty good in low light. Obviously works well in bright conditions as well. 60 megapixels. I think so. I used to be able to rattle off all the stats. Now I'm like, it's a camera. I own it. I think you're right. I think you're right, though. It was supposed to be my, like, oh, wait. A7R3? A7R3A? Hold on. Wait. Let me see. I have the things in here. Actually, I don't have the things in here. Or is it A? Hold on. Let me just go get the body. It is the A7R3. Yes. Hold on. Yo. This one. And then it has you see that? Is it on? Oops. Yes, it is a very good camera. I like it lots. The one thing about it though, so I bought it like my senior year of college because I'm like, I'm gonna commit to doing the film stuff. I'm gonna do short films, XYZ, yada yada. I did do a short film. And then I've kind of been doing the vlogging and taking photos, which really is cameras is more of a photography camera than videography, but it still does videography well. But the thing that pissed me off, I think it's the A7R4, or like the next version of the camera. It takes video and it does not have a 30-minute limit, and the 30-minute limit is what freaking killed me. So part of me does want to upgrade just to get rid of the 30-minute limit, but I also haven't used that camera for like long videos like that in forever, so I'm like, R stands for resolution. It's 42.4 megapixels. Just looked it up. Anything above 30 is more than enough, I say. R4, 5, 60. I see. Interesting. Can you take the 30-minute limit off? I remember we were able to do that with the A7S3. I looked it up once upon a time and did not find a good workaround. They might have something now. I haven't looked into it since, but yeah, they might have something now. Ooh, this used to be my jam. I was beating fools to this song. To this piece, I should say. Let me see if I remember the site we went for. Yeah, I mean, if you have it handy, then that would be cool. If not, don't worry yourself about Googling it. I use the Osmo Pocket to vlog now, and you know what kills me? You know what kills me? See, this is why I can't get started talking about cameras. So the Osmo Pocket is fine. It's great. I really like it. The Osmo Pocket 3, I see everywhere now. And it's just popular because the vlogger people made it popular, not because they're like OGs like me. They're not OGs like me. And I'm like, give me that damn camera. You don't even know. You don't know the struggles that we went through with the Osmo one. So I actually do want to upgrade from that camera. Maybe I'll do that this year as my Christmas gift to myself. Maybe I'll do that before I go to Summer Game Fest. I need to buy my ticket for my plane ticket soon. Maybe when the stock market is up and the oil prices go down briefly, that's when I'll do it. But Oh my god, I want it so bad. I want it so bad. Christmas gift to yourself 6 months early. Listen, if I'm gonna get the most out of it, the perfect time would be Summer Game Fest. The perfect time would be Summer Game Fest. Don't judge me! Don't judge me! I gotta make sure the vlogs is looking crispy, right? Right? Everybody benefits. You benefit from a crispy vlog. I benefit from having some new tech. We all win. We all win. I see no issues. Oh, literally it says at the bottom of the photo editing thing, it says display P3, 16-bit the color. And then it says 42.2 megapixels, 300 ppi. It says right there at the bottom. I could have told you if I was just reading. Oh my god. Oh my god, it has the name of the camera at the top too. It's fine. I've never edited anything before in my life. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we got the OG here. This is the new. So we did bring down the exposure a bit because, you know, it's bright out. We did increase the contrast because I'm the contrast queen. We did take down the highlights a little bit. Just to reduce the overall whiteness of the photo and bring some detail back into the clouds a little bit, into the sand a little bit, the sidewalks. Shadows we did increase, so you kind of get a little bit more detail than the palm trees, the different foliage, and also just the regular shadows. The whites we did decrease, just because we don't want a super white photo. The blacks we decreased a little tiny bit, 4 points, 4 points. So not too different, but yeah. All right, that's the last photo I'm gonna touch tonight. I need to go to sleep, but there are many more photos to edit. I don't know why I'm talking like this now. There are. Oh my god! Wait. I'm not gonna edit this, but I will share this. This was crazy. There's this steep ass staircase. I think they call it like the Princess Charlotte stairs or something like that. Actually, wait, I could just go to Google. Google will probably have a like at least decent looking photo. Princess Charlotte stairs, Bahamas. The guy was like kind of explaining what they were, but I didn't fully understand what the heck he was saying, so. This is on Paradise Island. Cookies? Okay, I guess. So this picture does not do. Hold on. The staircase is way steeper than how this picture looks. It says historic 66-step limestone walkway carved by enslaved people. Oh, I didn't hear that part. Queen Victoria, that's what it was. It was the Queen's staircase. Honestly, this is what it looked like. It just looks like almost like a ladder. Those stairs were steep. They were very steep. They weren't too far apart though, so you could take regular steps, but going down, it was frightening. But yes, the Queen Stairs, the most visited attraction in Nassau, no small part to the historical significance and method construction. So y'all can read about that as y'all go to sleep. Fort Charlotte, that's what I was thinking of. But the Queen is Victoria. Yep, known as the 66 Steps. Why serve as public access between Fort Fincastle and the town of Nassau, where time indiscriminate paving has reduced the number of steps to 64. You couldn't tell the difference. You don't miss the 2 steps. You certainly do not. Restoration process. Project. But it had a nice little waterfall. But yeah, those steps were steep as hell. It was a tough climb. It was a tough climb. Next stream, favorite photos of all time showcase. Ooh, I don't know that I could. I feel like Didge would do a good job with that. I feel like Didge is like in the know with all the camera things. I don't know. I've been out my studious photography bag for a long time. We'll see. We might do another like chill stream of me editing the photos though. This was cool. It was cool. But tomorrow we're gonna be streaming twice in one day. I don't know that we're going to be going live at 10 a.m. But let me double check. That's when I believe that's when the Idea Xbox showcase is happening. Let's see. Let's see. Mistfall Hunter. There are no ghosts at the Grand. Affilian. I don't know. Solo Leveling Arise Overdrive. I thought, didn't this game come out? Or is this isn't like things that are coming out, but whatever. 10 a.m. 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, okay. 1 p.m. Eastern is in the middle of the day. Do they know how long it's gonna be? Ooh. Let's see. Oh, they're gonna check out all the big games there to get an idea of what to expect. Oh, okay, never mind. They're not gonna have Mouse PI again. I was about to say. Let's see. Do they have... Wait. No, this is old. I was looking for like... I feel like it's going to be about 45 minutes. That's usually how long they are. How long was the last one? Let's see, YouTube. ID at Xbox. It's like it heard me. / they got my search history. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, we do kind of have to see this. That's at 12. The tee up to ID at Xbox. I do have to watch that. We'll probably watch that after ID at Xbox though. Black Flag Resynced, baby. Speaking of going back to play games. Oh, that was an hour long. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sneak away for that long. Let me look at my schedule. Yeah, go to bed, Ditch. Go to bed. Get out of here. Go to bed. No, wait. I'm at the right day. Ooh. I think we can do it. I will have to go immediately afterwards, but I think we can do it. So we will not be doing any small talk, no recaps at the end. The stream will be over. The stream will be over at 2 p.m. But at 1 p.m. Eastern, we will go live with the ID at Xbox showcase. And so we should be able to see the whole thing if it's just an hour. If it's longer than an hour, we won't be able to see what happens after 2 p.m. until I come back later. A remaster? Indeed. There is going to be a remaster for Black Flag. The worst kept secret in gaming in quite some time. I am very pumped for this. I hope they fixed... I don't know if fixed is the right term. I hope they changed what was going on with the ships. The ship combat and stuff, because at a certain point, I felt like it was too much. And I did not want to be on the ship anymore. But yes, we're going to check out ID at Xbox at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll come back probably 7 p.m. Eastern-ish to stream this, however long this is. And then we'll get into Metaphor Refantasio, business as usual. So that's the plan. That's the plan. If they can make it actually fun, I check it out. I hope everybody has a nice eating order night. Whatever's, enjoy it. I will see y'all in tomorrow's stream. Good night. Well, actually, technically today. See you later on this afternoon. Good night. You was also hating on the ship gameplay. The ship specifically. I think the game is great. It's the ship I don't like. Stop trying to group me in with you, Ditch. Stop trying to group me in with you.